How's everybody doing out there? This is the Black Effect, the real Black Effect. Recently, man, I saw Jigga Man, Jay-Z. They're talking about that he's fixing to do he was working on doing a show at the Yankee Stadium. And but Jay-Z's pretty much discouraged about rapping because of these allegations of rape of a saying he was involved with P. Diddy in a rape of a 13-year-old girl. I mean, these are I can understand a man not wanting to, like, just being disgusted with those type of charges. Like, we do that in this society. Like, we put those things on people's jacket. We put those type of egregious charges on people's names without them being true. Now, this is alleged, but this is a 13-year-old girl. You know, I'm sure she's a lot older now. We okay. So I mean, when she came out with the allegations, I don't think she came out when she was 13. But you know, this is something that doesn't look good. Now if she came out when she was 13, man, it wouldn't be no hope for Jigga Man. He will be in there with P. Diddy right now, you know, because a 13-year-old is not gonna lie. We not, for the most part, they have no reason to put themselves out there and lie. But an older person, an older woman, she definitely can, she could lie. We not gonna front. We not gonna bitterness, things like that. We not gonna act like that can't happen. Let's stop it. So, but still, man, having, like, they saying that Jay-Z could take a plea deal. He doesn't want to plea, because then it's like you guilty. You pay her off, and he said he couldn't live with himself, like, if he did that. So, you know, prayers up for those who are involved in the situation, man. Prayers to that we get the truth, that the truth comes out and justice is served, man. However that should be. But if it's a person who accuses a person and it's not true, then they should get the same amount of time that they were trying to get the other person to get. The you know that's only fair. And this is biblical. If you falsely accuse a person and it's not true, you get the same time that you wanted them to get. Judge should start throwing the gavel down, giving you that in the time that he was going to give sentence the person who was guilty of that crime. Because you ruin a person. Got to tell their family that, like, this might be Jay-Z. We might look at him like, Jigga Man and him doing a bunch of stuff and hood reckless stuff, but still, this is a man with a family at this point. He's a somebody old enough to be somebody grandpa now. This is a grown man. Like, he's somebody. He has a husband. A father. So that's not something that you play with. But I totally understand him not wanting to be out in the public in the light of all of this P. Diddy stuff and what happened with R. Kelly, like all that's like everything coming, the Epstein, all of that stuff, like not wanting to be around and not just wanting to, put yourself out there and then have people start looking at you and putting that on your jacket, like, because that's what people do, like, before we even have any proof. Now, don't get me wrong. They say, I mean, being around those people and it doesn't look good. The Foxy Brown thing, him being with Foxy Brown when she was very young, uh, stuff like that. It don't look good. You know, even though Jay-Z was with Aaliyah, after when she was of age, she was still involved in stuff like that. So being around, those billionaires and millionaires who we know is into that stuff, it don't look good, man. So I can understand him, like, man, saying, forget these shows, forget all that. I've already made my money. You know, I ain't trying to come out and bust no old school raps for you. Like I said, like, what do you want to come out and spit some drug dealer rhymes for y'all after he's alleged finna, a pedophile and stuff like that? Man, oh heck no, life too short and life too important. I wouldn't be trying to entertain y'all doing all that. You know, live your life, man, with your family, bro. Beyonce do enough. She do enough shows, man. You already put it down as, as Jigga Man going down as one of the greatest rappers alive, and the greatest rappers to ever do it. So that is what it is, man. Rap is dying. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I just wanted to do that quick message, man, and speak on that situation. Like we can't just, criminalize and demonize a person, or fault them for being human, man, because we don't know. So with that being said, it's the black effect, the real black effect. I'm gone.